This is your chance to set a first impression with someone who's going to work for you and meet your expectations or exceed your expectations. Are you looking to grow your team? Like many business owners, hiring and selecting the people who are going to work alongside of us is a huge decision. It's one of the biggest decisions we make as business owners. And really, let's be honest about it. Does anybody want to hire a mediocre employee? I know I don't, and I'm sure you don't either. So how do you hire and select people who are going to turn out to be invaluable assets to your business? I'd love to share some tips with you today. The first thing I see with business owners is that they have this deep desire to find that magic bullet employee, the one that's going to do all the things they need so much. And then when you ask them about their hiring process, it doesn't really match. There's an inconsistency about what they desire most and how easy it is to join their team. So the first thing I'm going to invite you to ask yourself and think about today is, does your hiring and selection process match your expectation in terms of the quality of the candidate, right? Because if you want to attract top talent, you have to set an environment and create a stage that top talent is going to be attracted to. You know, top performers, they want you to set the bar high. So I'm going to share some things with you today. The first thing that we do at our dealership is we have everybody fill out a 4-page career history form. Very intensive process. And I've had people say to me, Nicole, what if the people don't want to fill that out? I say, perfect, then they don't want to work here. Because if you don't want to fill out a 4-page career history form with the opportunity to maybe join our awesome team, frankly, we don't want you. And you're probably not top talent. You would be surprised how many times I've laughed when someone said to me, do I have to fill this all out? Bing, bing, bing. Not for us, right? Perfect for someone else, not for us, not going to be our next top performer. I don't think so anyways. So you actually want to create a really robust selection process. We're not just talking about an interview here. If your hiring process is a single interview, it is going to be a real struggle for you to find top performers, because that's just not setting the bar high enough, and it's not setting the right impression of what you desire most in your company. Because this is your chance to set a first impression with someone who's going to work for you and meet your expectations or exceed your expectations. And so if you're setting an impression that it's an easy job to get, what are you telling them about the performance on the job after they get it, right? So wherever you can, blow out that hire and selection process to include more steps. Maybe you have a phone interview or an online interview before they come in, right? Maybe they get interviewed by some coworkers. One of my best practices that I absolutely love is the test drive part of the hiring and selecting process. So if you own a bakery and you're looking for someone to work in your kitchen, maybe you get them to make something, right? Or maybe you get them to work alongside your top chef in their kitchen to see how that goes. If you're looking for someone to do administrative tasks, maybe you give them, you know, a small administrative task and you let them go at it and you see what they can do. This is a big deal for you in your business, and you want to get it right, and you don't want to just get it right, you want to hire top people. So if you want to hire top people, you have to see what they're really capable of. And you know what? They're going to apply for lots of jobs and other places aren't going to do this. And it is going to set you apart from the rest. And that is a really good thing. Another top tip that I love is the idea of right before you make a job offer, and depending on the position, because there's lots of ways to do this depending on who you're hiring for, is take the person out for dinner. Take that person and their spouse out for dinner, even better. Have a social conversation. Notice their behaviors. Look at how they treat the staff in the restaurant, how they are with having a conversation with you. Time so well spent. And you're investing in a relationship for years to come. I hope these tips have been helpful for you. I know that hiring and selecting top talent is always on the top of my agenda as a business owner. And there are ways that you can get it right more times than not. Do you have a best practice that you use to find and select your top talent in your business? I'd love for you to share it with us. Type it out in the comments below and let's start chatting.